Dorothy Lawson from ETHEL Quartet, you just performed Cross Avenue. What were you playing?
We were given sometimes just a single note with the instructions to give it an oscillating rhythm, and then also long drifting melodic lines between certain pitches. So it would continue to pulse and shape itself, but there was no absolute timing. It was always a new event every time we played it. And then there were other places where it was absolutely a melody. Two places where I was exact unison with one violin, then the same music came back for violin and viola. Another place that was in canon, all of the instruments with one slow melody at different times, but the times were not absolute. So again, it changed every time we played it. And then Rob and Jeroen, the electronica artists, were sampling all of these musical ideas and then bringing them back layered together or as rhythmic information or just sound constellations. And every time you perform is different outcome. But, they are working in real time with the energy and the music just like we are.
And who wrote the notes?
Rob van Strijbos and Jeroen.
Jeroen Strijbos.
Jeroen Strijbos and Rob van Rijswijk. Thank you. There you go.
Does the piece refer to a particular avenue, Cross Avenue? Because I see behind you, I saw these trees.
As I understand it, Rob and Jeroen come from a design background. Their instincts to create a visual context maybe come at the same time as the musical idea. I think it started even from this idea to collaborate across the Atlantic with us. So Cross Avenue was also related to coming two worlds together.
What's it like to perform as a cellist when you're playing notes and they're doing all kinds of funny tricks with it?
Well, I enjoyed the music they gave me anyway, but it is something to know that, in fact, the performers in this piece never hear the actual experience that the audience would have. We didn't know everything that arrived for you, so we enjoyed it, but we had a different experience from the audience.
Is it confusing when you hear the sounds because you're, I think, probably listening to your own instrument and then you hear all kinds of distortions? Is it difficult for you to keep on playing your own lines?
They arranged it this way with enough separation for us that we could hear ourselves. So no, it was not confusing. There was only one place where there was enough volume, enough loud material with strong rhythm that began to interfere a little bit with our communications to the very distant players on the other side of the room, but actually we could hear each other very well.
Because the setup is different from a normal concert setup. Can you explain what it was like?
Yeah, it's a very dark theater. They wanted to control the light so that it would only allow little awareness of the players, more to keep your ears wide open, less visual. So there's a podium in the center of the room where the electronica, the technology, the equipment, and the artists are standing. Then in a cross on the edges, on the walls around them, are stations for the 4 string players. So we're maybe, I don't know how far, you say 5 meters from the podium on every side, and the audience has open space in between to move and circulate and hear how the sound travels between the posts. It's a unique experience for each audience member, not just the performers. Everyone gets it in a different way.